And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Kevin Durant is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Kidd in at the point guard position. Brooklyn shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And the second free throw is good. Edwards with it. Out to the right wing. And that one's good. Cassell.
Confidence in Cassell is hand in hand, especially in his three ball.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Garnett.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Shoots. Nails the baby hook.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Here's Kidd. Cassell with a rebound.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Love, a screen on Lopez. Garnett passes to Love. Rejected by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Pass to Cassell. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Kevin Garnett's teammates trust him to throw it down. That's why they lob it his way with confidence.
Here's Kidd. Durant for 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Over to the wing. Love passes to Garnett. Lopez with the steal. Outside Durant. Pass to Petrovic. Here's Kidd. And here's Lopez. Fires the 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. To the wing, right side. They set a pick. Outside Love. Inside, Gugliotta. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
Nets trail by 5. To the paint. And Lopez gets it to go.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Cassell passes to Edwards. Here's Gugliotta. He's guarded by Irving. And here's Edwards outside. Counted from distance.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Brooklyn making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And Brooklyn has possession. They trail by 6. The kick to Durant. There's the triple, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Durant's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gugliotta from deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, as a big guy who can stretch the floor, Kevin Love has a lot of utility. I mean, guys who can make an impact down low and help you space the floor to free up others, that's a nice addition.
Nets trail by 5. It's stolen by Love. Throws it up high. Oh, here's Love with the jam. Woo!
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Following the score by Minnesota, Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Shot from the inbound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Outside Love.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Off the inbound. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Love. Covered by Lopez. Back to Edwards. Launches it. Buries it from 3. Edwards has got 6.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Nets trail by 9. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Minnesota's head coach. I asked Coach what the game plan is for Kevin Durant. They remarked, hope KD misses a few shots. A 7-footer with his skills should be illegal. Durant is a legend, but our guys are hyped to face off with him. Let's see if their energy can slow Durant down a little bit, guys.
And Allie, thanks. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
That's the line for your Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards. One shot.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Up top, Lopez. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Durant, just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Carter can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 10. Marbury, the pass to Love. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Love's got his second basket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Irving finds Durant. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
So the Nets making a switch here. 1:14 left in the first quarter here. There's a screen by Love to the inside. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Irving. Yet to see a basket. There's a screen. Let's go with a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Here's Butler. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Irving, following the score by Minnesota. Fires for 3. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 11. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Irving. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Jimmy Butler.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Kidd from outside the arc. The shot no good. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The T-Wolves on top, up by 9. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
You've got Kevin Love, also Karl Anthony Towns out there, and it's Zerbiak in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. They get it again. Out to the wing. Here's Coleman. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Just a really good job there of finding the open man by Martin. Very unselfish play.
Here's Zerbiak. Outside for Butler. Pass to Zerbiak. Here's Marbury. Clock at 4.
Yeah, good commitment there by Love, insisting on getting his shot in the air while being fouled.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. So it's both teams making substitutions here, and Love drops them both. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Kid takes such great pride in making his teammates better. He loves setting them up.
Here's Brandon. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball. Nets trail by 10. Here's Kidd. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And a pretty crafty move there from Jason Kidd, doing what he can to draw the foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one's no good. Towns outside. Pass to Brandon. Towns on a screen. Now here's Butler. Right wing. Brandon passes to Towns. And it's blocked by Martin.
Got to be careful around Martin. Kenyon Martin's athleticism allows him to send shots in reverse with force.
Williams is checked in for Martin. Timeout called. Brooklyn and Minnesota making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Irving's checked in. Here's Petrovic. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Superb vision that time by Williams.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Ball stolen. Pass to Irving. Here's Coleman. And it's blocked by Edwards. To the right side. Cuts off the pass. Here's Petrovic. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Quick and skilled. Petrovic will surprise you with the hard dribble, stop on the dime, and then that soft textbook. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Petrovic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Both good from the line that time.
Petrovic is one of those guys that just knows how to score the ball. Finds the bottom of the net more times than not.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Love. And here's Edwards. He's guarded by Irving. It's stolen by Irving. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guy.
Oh, throw it down! Nice!
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
It does wonders for an offense to have a point guard like Kidd at the helm. A tremendous facilitator.
And it's Love missing. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. Good on the bucket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Brooklyn making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Irving's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Pass to Brandon from 12 feet. Here's Cassell. And stolen by Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Keeps it alive.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
Nets trail by 5. Now here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Shoots from the baseline. Connects. The jumper drops. Durant's got 8.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Jacks up a 3. KD splashes the triple.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Pass to Garnett. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Garnett, that's good. He has 6.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Garnett's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
This is what makes Edwards so tough to defend. I mean, incredible at making hard shots.
Pass to Petrovic. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Garnett passes to Brandon. Here's Garnett, guarded by Durant. And here's Edwards. There's a screen.
Substitution on the court.
1:10 left to play in the half. Oh, that's good.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
Nets trail by 8. And he drives in. Count it. Good.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
55 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Gugliotta. And he's going for the lob. Lopez with the steal. Here's Petrovic. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming. Then his speed gets him there for the block.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Outside Durant. Inside Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Garnett passes to Gugliotta. Here's Garnett. Pass to Love. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Shoots over Durant. Garnett, that's good.
You look at his athleticism, the mobility and agility. Garnett knows how to make himself dangerous in the pick and roll.
Here's Irving. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
They're taking about the shots.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And so in the game for the Nets, Brook Lopez is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Kidd in at the point. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Minnesota leading by 7. Pass to Garnett. Love, a screen on Lopez. Oh, there's the alley. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Kidd. And the 17-footer goes down. Kidd's got 9 points.
Kidd will take whatever you give him out there now. Very opportunistic as a shooter.
Here's Cassell. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Minnesota is shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for one.
And, you know, Sam Cassell is about as reliable as it gets, guys. I mean, he's an excellent scorer who does a nice job running the offense and doesn't shy away from big moments either.
Pass to Petrovic. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 9.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Gugliotta passes to Garnett. It's stolen by Irving. Over to the wing. Launches a 3. Petrovic shot is off.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
They set the screen. And he lobs it up top. Lopez with the steal. Durant with it. And that's Love picking him up defensively. Kidd, the pass to Lopez. Here's the break. It's tipped. The dive for the ball. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. On defense, the Timberwolves. Leading by 5. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Love. Cassell passes to Garnett. Hammers the lob through.
Boy, I love Sam Cassell's unselfishness. Phenomenal job getting it to the open guy.
Garnett's gotten everything to go. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 7. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Irving. And Minnesota calls time here.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Pass to Edwards. 3-pointer. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Pass to Garnett. There's the 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Here's Petrovic. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Petrovic has got 12.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Shot on the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. He's got 14.
Good D, but better offense. Kevin Love, a focus jumper.
On the wing, Durant. Off the mark there with a three. The Timberwolves lead by 8. To the wing, right side. The three is up. And that one's good. Cassell.
Edwards has such good feel, knows when to get his own or move the ball.
Here's Kidd. 9 points in the game. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And here are the Timberwolves. There's a screen by Love. Garnett passes to Edwards. Here's Gugliotta. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gugliotta. Takes the three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
And there's a pick. And he lobs it up.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Nets trail by 12. Here's Kidd. Pass to Petrovic. The kick to Durant. Here's Kidd. To the paint. Lopez can't hit. 1:49 left in the third. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. So both teams changing it up here. Brooklyn with the ball. A 12-point game. Here's Kidd. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Kidd's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Love passes to Garnett. Love, a screen on Durant. Back to Love. Pass to Gugliotta. The three. Nails it from 3. Gugliotta's got 11.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Here's Kidd. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Pass to Marbury. 46 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. And then wanting it more.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Nets trail by 15. So the Nets making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Irving. Deflected. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. There's the steal. And he dunks it down.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Here's Marbury. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nets trail by 13. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Jimmy Butler out there with Edwards, and it's Leitner in at the 4. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Petrovich shot is off. Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Towns. And there it is for him.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Martin outside. Pass to Irving. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his third foul so far. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
Both free throws good from Irving. And Minnesota with possession here. Leading by 12. Towns outside. Butler, a screen on Williams. Throws it up high, and stolen by Irving. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Irving, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Irving against Butler. Pass to Leitner. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Cassell. He's guarded by Irving. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Edwards with it. Martin picks him up. Butler against Irving. Butler passes to Towns. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. An open look for Irving. And it falls all over the rim and in. Irving's got 9 points now in the second half.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Towns finds Edwards. Irving against Butler. Shot clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, good D by Irving. Nets trail by 8 from the arc. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Irving.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Towns can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Martin, and it's Carter in for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Carter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Lopez, the screen to the paint. The steal. Here we go, all alone. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Garnett capping off the break nicely. They're always in the right place.
Nets trail by 7. Here's Petrovich. And the 3 off target. Love passes to Gugliotta. Stolen by Carter. Inside, Petrovich. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Yeah, you know, one thing about being a great scorer, you draw a lot of defensive attention. And there, Irving takes advantage by finding an open teammate.
Gugliotta passes to Garnett. It's Edwards on the wing. Love, a screen on Irving. Edwards with some muscle.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard. really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
Here's Petrovic. Timeout called. Brooklyn. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Thank you for that, Allie. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Gugliotta. Here's Garnett, covered by Lopez. Knocks it loose. Edwards, a pass to Gugliotta. Edwards against Lopez. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Few big men are as nuanced as Love inside. He just knows how to pick up fouls.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Kidd to pass to Irving.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time. Woo. Artistry and poetry in motion. Irving can create in the air as well as anybody.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Tipped. Cassell passes to Love. Here's Garnett. There's a screen by Love. Pass to Gugliotta. Out to the right wing. Here's Garnett. Clock is at 3. And that one's on target from the wing. Garnett's got 11 points here in the second half. And Irving has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Down low. Here's Lopez. Misses from short range. Here's Gugliotta. Here's Cassell. Shot from the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Here's Irving. And Irving powers it home.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, Kidd always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up. Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
32 seconds left in the final quarter. There's the drive. And Lopez gets it to go. And Minnesota with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. For 3, Durant. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Timeout call, Brooklyn. 12 seconds left in the game. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.